I'm Nitish Bissonauth in an industrial area in the northwest part of the city, where Toronto police have launched an animal cruelty investigation after a gruesome discovery Monday morning. Now, a warning to our viewers, some of the information and the details of this story are disturbing. Toronto police were called to the area of Clayson and Barter Road near Highway 400, an industrial area north of the city, at around 6:20 a.m. on Monday. That's where they found 14 Canadian geese, decapitated, maimed, and left for dead.
There were 14 geese that were found once officers attended, and it was actually quite concerning because what the officers found were that there were varying degrees of how these birds were killed. Their wings were torn off, some of them were decapitated, some of them the necks were broken, the legs were ripped off.
Toronto police tell City News the carcasses were intact, which is a sign that an animal did not attack these geese. They believe this is the work of a person or several people.
Unfortunately, we have seen a number of cruelty situations over the years. Not often, but unfortunately it does happen from time to time, and it's always very upsetting and very disappointing to think that that's the way people handle whatever frustrations they may be having.
Carvinen also tells us there is a survivor from the attack who was brought into the Toronto Wildlife Centre. He suffered from 2 broken ribs and a puncture. When we arrived on scene, we noticed he might not be the only survivor. We found these 2 little goslings alone and giving out a cry from time to time. We also noticed that one of them was limping and the other appeared to be hurt. We called the Toronto Wildlife Centre and they were quick to rescue them.
They'll be going back to our centre now, so our wildlife rehabilitation staff can have a look at them and see if there's anything wrong with them. I don't know for sure if these are from the same group, but they are definitely orphans. They should have parents nearby, and they don't.
So normally these little goslings should have parents at all times?
Yes, they're not old enough to be out on their own. They should definitely be with parents at that stage of their life.
Canadian geese are federally protected animals under the Migratory Birds Convention Act, which is a treaty between Canada, the U.S., and Mexico. Animal cruelty is an indictable offence under the criminal code. Now, Toronto Police and the Canadian Wildlife Enforcement Directorate are working together to find out who is responsible for this senseless act. In the meantime, they're asking anyone if any information or if you've seen anything to contact them. In North York, I'm Nitish Bissonauth, City News.